Audrey. I don't know if you don't want to listen, but I go live now. Here? Alright. Well, people, again, I like the slang that one of the vloggers use. The struggle is real. And I am here as Mackerel's mother. But let me tell you something, people. It is a hard road to travel. And a mighty long way to go. You see? This girl has been going around and telling people that her mother was not there for her. Don't know why she's doing such. People, from this baby was born, I was never left her with anybody until 2009 when I asked my friend to look after her. She did well. I went to America. 2011, when the saga starts, when I asked her father, because my friend wasn't living in town anymore. So when I went back to America to study, that's when it all started. Ladesha was grown up in the school for the blind. At age 5, I took her because when we found out she had cataract in her eyes, I did cataract extraction. And the school took her legal. She's legally blind. And they took her. She was going to school all along. It was me alone. Me and my friends them singing the plazas at the different buses, in the different buses all over, just to make it real. Because her father wasn't there. But every night I came home to my baby. At one point, I have to employ helpers before she started going to school. Me retract a little. Then when she reached school age, I dismissed my helpers because I no longer need them because she was now going to school. But my son could traverse back and forth from school. People, she now puts me in the observer. And I'm saying, if the observer can use her to interview with her, they can do the same for me. Because let me tell you, I chose to have her because I was also married to her father. And the thing is, I was abused by her father. So I had to run out of the house and run with my children. Yes? So she was never ever lacking love. And let me tell you, I'm not perfect because when Pitney forget slap, you go slap them a bit. But I made sure that my girl has everything she can possibly have. When she was going to the school for the blind, they said she was poor and bossy. That them call her poor and bossy. And so I am at a loss. Trust me. My head is splitting open. My head. She came on stage, and people, she's doing this thing. I remember she said to me since of late, Mommy, me not carry my baby over my father because him cost too much bad word. And my baby not going over there. She also, she and her father go toe to toe with cussing bad word, the two of them. People live there. People will soon tell you, no. Miss or sir or auntie, uncle, and one of you, I want to know if you watch the live, because me no have to tell no lie, because lie are not easy something for digest. The school for the blind can be my living testimony. My friends who knows me, my helpers if they are still alive and watching. I gave Ladesha everything. And you know what is controversy about her story? Is that she said she was abandoned when she was 12. And then she now says, I gave her financial help. But she didn't get love, hugging and kissing. And she have to go to man for that. So let me ask you a question. What is so serious If I can give her financial help and give her everything, on us, say this girl is lying, because me, if me never want and love her, I'm going to give her financial help. CDA came to my house after her father boarded her out and she started get bad. And CDA came to my house and they analyzed my place where I had lived, and they sent her back to me after a year. During her pregnancy, I was at CDA's. I was at Mary's Child. I was the one who signed every bit of paper for that Ladecia. Every bit. Her father's name is not written on there. When I see the father downtown, him say, me not have it. Me not have it. He used to sell bag juice and all those things, yes? But the fact that I was on the buses and singing and so, not make me better than him. It's just that I decided to take care of my children. Yes? Car hit me down in 2011, and in the same year, me go America. While I was on my bed, I got a friend from America called me, and I said to my friend, because I was going to Garmex, and I said to my friend, I don't want to go back to that school because I was in my uniform when I got hit down. She said, you want to come to America? And I said, yes. And she said, I know a school who will take visually impaired. Would you like? And I said, yes. And I signed up. I was the only Jamaican out of 30 people that went to Statler Institute in America. I was the only Jamaican that goes there. But I came back. And when I was going, I called her father before I left. She came to the airport with me. She came to the airport. And I called her father. And I said, you're going to help me to take care of her. That's when the man put her out of the boarding school. And when I called the Salvation Army school, they said we wouldn't take her back because she was also uncontrollable there. So we get the chance of sending her out. That's where it all crumbled. Night after night, people would make complaint to me. I remember one night, our cousin brought her home, said she saw her and the man going in the Crossroads market. But I guess that Ladecia don't like me because I was the disciplinarian. Her father was not. He was not. We could not press charge on Ladecia's baby father because if you don't listen to the Observer, she said she consented. She hid him for many, 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 many moons and tell us that it was a boy at her age at school for the blind that gets her pregnant. So nobody knew. The CDA could not do nothing. The Sosoka probably couldn't do little or no more. Because we couldn't find out. We couldn't know. We don't have no pictures of her. But then I said, because I was there at the baby's birth, I love him. And so I decided to fight. Because I said, well, I can't find no father. So I ended up being the father and the mother. Clothes, shoes, everything for the baby. Clinic. When you look at that baby, and one of these days, I'm going to see a picture of him. I don't know what Ladecia hates me for. All I know, I had protected her all my life. Me no know, because my son is 24 and no police not tell him to walk up. Ladecia come back to me in 2017 and Ladecia said, Mommy, I hated Daddy because a Daddy tell me, say, you're so and you're so and you're so. And if only I had listened. She said it. She said it in everybody's hearing. So, I don't know. When the car hit me down in 211, and this is my foot right here. That's my foot. I don't know how much you can see it. That's it. That's my foot there. Car hit it down. The same year, April, me gone back a plaza. I gone over doing the park all them about Portmore Mall. Can still work. And when it's holiday time, I would take her with me. So you hear she said she was never raped. And I protected her. And I did not let my blindness or disability gets me down. Because I said I was responsible for these children. I brought them here. And I should take them care. So, Only God knows. Only Him sees. He knows all of this. Too much. Too much. I don't know. But people, I'm depending on Jesus. He's my strength. He's my rock. Where are my friends? Everybody seems to be silent. If her father wished to speak the truth, him not do nothing. And if anybody wants research, just go and search. Search all my stuff. They see all my record. They see everything. When I stopped lifting up Ladesha, she was 7 years old. Yes? I don't know. But when I walk with her, people always ask me for a little girl. Beg you for a little girl, you know? We realized that she was nice. So I would not give her away. But when the man thing get in her head, and mommy decide to reprimand her and talk, no, stop. No. I want if everybody see the live, you can. Yeah. But when I say people, my pressure might gone up now. So, I just know say, hate is just not good. Lies is too wicked. Ladesha don't even know she's talking contrary to her stories. This minute she was kicked out at 15. The other minute she was abandoned when she was 12. And all she talks about is man. So how come the police never come looking for me? I was running down the police and SOC and CDA and Children's Services. I was running them down to help me. And the last time she ran away when she was 15 after she came out of the home, she said, I must not say that she was missing. She's all right. She cursed me off in a CDA office, and when I decided to lick her down with McKeon, CDA said, no, mother, you are in charge. That day when I feel the first verbal abuse from her. So good people, bad people, in between people. You know, hear me? After today, I just want done. I'm just tired. And who want pray, pray. Who can pray, pray. Because I'm not guilty of the charge. I'm not guilty. Ladesha know that. Ladesha knows that when she asked her father for shoes, you know, give her, but I would give her. So why was I giving her financially and not loving her? It must be love, people. Love is an action word. Love is an action word. Huh? At school, they used to call her poor and bossy. The JUTC call her up and ready. Them give her all kind of fancy name when she was with me. And when she came back, after she ran away to 15, she came back to 17. And I remember one of my friends said to her, you come back, come live with mommy. She said, maybe can look for mommy, but me not live with mommy. Because now she's exposed. But tears are a language. Only God understand.
Comment section. Cesar Jamaica. Cesar Jamaica. Cesar Jamaica. Cesar Jamaica. Tanaya Benjamin. Basson Bryant. Comment.
People, if you don't hear the sound, I'm trying to hang up.
Formats. Button. Flip camera. Front facing. Invite. Button. Invite to go live with. Button. Finish. Button.